As you can see, I'm still at my daughter's house, and I'm out in the paint booth with the heater running, so apologize for the noise. But I was going to look at these knobs, and the knobs themselves actually are in pretty nice shape. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to take much cleaning on them to get them cleaned up. The white's not very white, but I might have an idea for that once I get back home. This knob here, kind of cruddy around where the dial pointer has to go, but overall very nice. I'm just gonna quick go over them. You can see a little dirt through there. I'm gonna go over there with a toothbrush and some glass cleaner. This is the part that's got me more concerned. I don't know if I can make it work or if I'm gonna have to make a new one. As you can see, it's very yellowed and it's pretty bent and warped. So my first thoughts are I'm going to heat it with a heat gun and see if I can flatten it. And then I'm probably going to try to take some fine sandpaper to it and see if I can get the yellowing off, and then polish it out, and then try and repaint a line on it. You can see there it had a line on it. Has a line on it. What's left of the line. I can't tell if that's a recess. I don't think it is. I just think it's a line. So I might have to try and remake that line. I'd rather be able to use this if I could versus make a new one, but I'll have to see. I'm going to try and prop you guys up. I don't know if I can prop this. My son-in-law, I don't have his tripod anymore. He's sleeping at this point. So I'm just going to see if I can prop this up. Alright, I got you guys propped up. I think you're seeing this. I'm going to start with just taking a little bit of glass cleaner on these knobs. I'm in pretty darn good shape to start with, so I don't think it's going to take much. Baked like knobs, and other than the white stripe, which is no longer white, it's more yellow. My thought is when I get back home, I might take a white paint stick, and since it's recessed, just hit that real quick and then take a damp cloth and wipe the rooster head piece off. But I mean, other than that, looks good. Looks like new. Yeah, I'll live with that. I really didn't even need this. I think that they look good as they were. The more I can get done here, the less I'll have to do when I get home. Yeah, those look good. I really don't see me doing much else to those other than if I can get a white more white. I might not even worry about that. Look at this a little bit. There's really nothing really needs to be done with these knobs. I'm pretty happy with them. Call it done, which is good because then I can focus my efforts on the dial pointer there. Very nice bakelite knobs. You guys are seeing that, but it looks like new, basically. I'll probably have to take a little sandpaper right around the edge of this because this actually like glues to that in order to make sure that it gets a good glue surface. But other than that, these knobs are done. So now that brings us to this. I need to flatten it out somehow, which I've got a heat gun and I can put some heat to it, but I need to flatten it. I notice my son-in-law's got this Pyrex plate here. It's got some parts in it. I'm thinking maybe I just heat it real quick and set that on it and flatten it. You know, use what you got available when you got it. So let me get the heat gun hooked up here. I know this type of video is probably boring as heck for you guys, but not being in my shop, I don't have the things that I normally would have, so let's try just heating it first. I think that kind of worked. Pretty flat on that side now. Now I got to get this other side right here. Don't look that bad. Got a little bit of a dent still right there. Guys, that's not bad. Pretty happy with that. Got the bend out of it anyway. See if we can get that yellowing out of it. Make sure you guys are still on camera. Obviously you weren't on camera, so I didn't realize the camera had moved on me. Like I said, it's not on a tripod. I got it propped up on a cardboard box. But it actually flattened out really nice. Just the heat gun and me pushing on it. So now I'm going to try and see if any of this yellowing will come out. I've got some 400 grit paper here, and obviously we're going to have to go finer than 400 grit when it's all said and done. But got to get a little rough cut done on it first. See what we get. If this is the right route to go or not, but might yellow all the way through for all I know. I guess the only way we're going to know is to try what I'm trying here. Even though I flattened it, it was still not completely flat. As you can see, the I'm going to have to go till I got all that coated here, so, and then I'll flip over and do the other side, and I'll bring you guys back. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to clean up clear or not, but as you can see, I finished this side. If you compare it to this side, I haven't touched this side yet. I'm hoping that maybe I'm seeing that color through this side, because I've completely gone over it with the 400. And I'm going to flip it over and do this side and see what it looks like. Well, as you guys can see, I've gone over both sides with 400 and the color is still yellow. And I mean, I might get this clear enough you can see through it, but I don't know if I want it to be yellow. I might wind up having to make one out of Plexiglass. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go over it with some 1200 and then buff it and then see what it looks like. I don't know, guys. It's just as yellow, I think, as it was before. I've got it all cleaned and polished, about as polished as I can get it by hand. What I do notice is it is fairly transparent now. I'm going to set it on there and just see what it looks like and make a decision. Okay, so here it is in the actual device, and I don't know how you guys can see this, but it's pretty transparent. I mean, it's not perfect by any way, shape, or form, but you can see through it. I'm causing a shadow with my camera here because of poor lighting, but I mean, because everything's brown and tan and gold and brass, it almost kind of like looks like it should be that way. I know it's not that way. I know it shouldn't be that way. I guess got a question for you guys. Should I make a new one out of plexiglass? My concern is plexiglass is pretty hard to drill without shattering it. and this thing fits this knob so perfectly. Do you think I should just go ahead and use it and put a line on it? It had a white line on it. I'm not sure if I should use a white line or a black line. If I did that, which one do you guys think? Like I said, if you get close, you can see pretty good. You guys tell me what you think, because I'm not thrilled with using or making a new plexiglass one, but I know it should have probably been clear to start with. So I'll let you guys decide what you think I need to do. Should I go ahead, since I've spent this much effort on this, and make a clear one and be done with it, or leave it like this? I do want this thing functional and usable. So anyway, I'll let you guys decide. Thanks for watching this boring little short clip of a video regarding these knobs. Thanks for watching Gregg's Vintage Workshop.